Hello there. Hi. How are you feeling? I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah. I can see that, yeah. I've been informed by the director of the school as well as several of the professors that you haven't been feeling your very best. I'm one of the nurses at the university, and I'm here to just take a look at you and see how we can make things more comfortable and yeah. We've never had a human at the university before, so this is all very new to us, and so as I am treating you, or hopefully treating you today, is it alright if I take some notes and just for the data? Yeah. Well, this is actually really very fascinating if you think about it, because we are studying you, and this doesn't seem to be something that we're familiar with, what you're experiencing. Yeah, since our organs are quite different, our bodies are quite different, it is actually a pretty opportune moment to study you. I know. I'm quite an optimistic person. I'd like to say so. I think, yeah. So is that okay? Did I take notes? Wonderful. Okay, so first let me just look at you, okay? Yeah. Well, what I'm doing is just scanning your vitals right now. Yeah, well, all of the doctors and nurses on this planet have a little chip planted in their retina to scan for quick vitals. We are not permitted to see further information about the person. We're not allowed to go into your medical history without consent, of course, etc. And even if I wanted to, I could not, since yours are not of this planet, and so the government has absolutely no information on you. So I'm just gonna actually just get closer, because this is quite a very intimate process. I'm sorry about that, getting so close. Okay, I'm just taking a quick look at you while I scan for your vitals and just temperature, etc. Yeah. This is very fascinating. I'm getting some data, but not as much as I'd like. Maybe if I get a little closer, that may work a little bit. I'm so sorry for this intrusion. I know. Well, how do the humans scan their people for vitals? How does that work? Okay. Oh, that sounds very primitive. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend. But very fascinating, very intimate process then. You really get to talk to people. How nice. Let me just continue working on you. It kind of feels like a block. Again, I think it has to do with our species not quite being, at all similar. But maybe if I just... Sorry for getting so very close to you. This is necessary. The closer I just getting normal things like your age and your date of birth, and just nothing really standing out to me. I can't even take your temperature. How strange. But very interesting. I'm just going to collect this data for the university, okay? Thank you very much. Could I just, I guess, do this in a different way? Maybe in a way that you might be more familiar with. Okay. Could you look at my finger? Okay, just following my finger left and right, okay? Just looking for any lagging. Good. Now, forgive my ignorance here, but are most humans' eyes bloodshot like that? Okay, so this is good information to have. Just keep following my finger, thank you. Just keep following. Good. Okay. Do you constantly rub at them? Itchy. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Itchy eyes. And get close to you and just take a look. Your nose is also sort of red. Sneezing. That's quite fascinating. What would that be? What is sneezing? Fascinating. A respiratory response to different allergens, perhaps? We usually have rashes for that. Sneezing. Interesting. Oh. It can happen when you have a what? A cold. Like the temperature? Sorry, one moment. Could you repeat that? A common cold. Common cold? Is it all together just one word, common cold? A common cold. My, how common is it? Do all humans experience this at least once in their lifetime? Several times. Multiple times a year, even? My. Well, this is very fascinating. Your immune systems must really go down during this. How the commonality of it. Do all humans experience this? Or just certain? Everyone? On the entire planet? Interesting. Sorry, this is just fascinating for a medical. Yes, I just love learning about just the entire. You're just amazing. Sorry, I'm just. Wow. I can't believe I've never heard of this. And it's common. Wow. This is very fascinating, and it's really going to help our study with you. And you're whole species, in fact. I can't wait to tell your professor about it. The university is going to be very interested to learning about all the different types of diseases and how your body combats each and everything, and what we can learn from this, what we can take away from this. And is this contagious? Oh my. Well, I've never had one. I wonder if it's susceptible to interspecies just spreading throughout. No. Yes, your nose is very red. What was that? That was a sneeze? Oh my. Why is your nose leaking like that? Your body is leaking. And that's normal? My goodness. What a fascinating response. Well, this is very, very interesting. May I take your temperature? Well, you see, you talk about cold, and I'm just fixated on temperature right now. I don't know why, but I think it has something to do with it. Why else would they call it that? Right. Could you do me a favor and just stay very still while I scan you? Okay. All of the information is going to go directly onto my tablet. Okay. Good. Thank you. Let me just take a look. Okay. So, you do have a slight increase in your temperature, but you're saying you're feeling chilly. Fever. What's that? Okay, so you do have... Okay, so it does mean the same thing as what we would call space fever. Oh, how fascinating. May I? Yes, my hands are clean, yes. Yes. You are warm. Interesting. So there is a commonality there. Well, what I'm thinking is perhaps there is a link with the different types of germs and amoeba that live on our planet with your planet, and how they can affect us seems to be the same way in this certain case. When we get rashes, we do tend to have a bit of a higher temperature, and that seems to be similar. Interesting. Well, may I actually put a few sensors on you so we can monitor you during this period and see when your temperature rises, when it fluctuates, testing different methods of trying to heal you. That way we can collect the data in a non-intrusive method, Yeah, okay, good. Just get a brand new pack for you. Excellent. Now we'll put the larger sensors on your temples so we can monitor your brain activity as well while we are doing this. Okay. Right over here as well, just on the side of your, one on each side, perfect. One just below that on each side as well. Yep. Perfect. One right here as well. Just beneath, so two large ones on each side. Now I will put one below your ear. Okay. One of these medium-sized ones. Okay. Just getting really close. Just to put it right there. Okay. Okay. And the same thing on this side, just below the bottom of your ear, like so. Perfect. And we're going to monitor you while we give you different medicines and different things to see if something changes with time. What's that? Tea. Oh, interesting. Okay. Warm liquids, beverages. You have a sore throat as well? Yes, I did notice you going, yeah, just clearing the passage. May I take a look inside your throat? Yes, thank you. It's very helpful. Just open. Say, ah. Yes. It does seem irritated, as you said. And there is a lot of deep redness. And it does seem to be phlegmy. Yes, and may I? A little bit swollen around the throat, I must say. These are quite a lot of symptoms to have for something so common and trivial as the name suggests. Well, does the outside of your throat hurt? Just the inside? Okay, yeah, because I don't see any rash or anything. It's very much interesting how the majority of your symptoms appear to be internal. Interesting. Let me write that down, just sort of noting these differences. Yes. Okay. activating the sensors. You might feel a slight chill going down your spine. Yes, we're connecting all of the nerves on your system here. Perfect. The tracking is going now. And I'm going to be monitoring you for levels and making sure that you're not dehydrated. Yes, because I can see here the temperature as well as body mass, and these symptoms indicate that you do need to drink plenty of fluids. So your idea of drinking teas and hot beverages, very good. Is that something that is known? Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So maybe broths and soups, liquids, as to not irritate the throat, but hot enough so that it alleviates some of the burning. Interesting. Okay. Perfect. Now, I will be monitoring you, so there's absolutely no reason to, feel the need to ask me something or come to me for anything. You just sort of think it, and it will show up on my tablet, and I will get an alert. Even if you're just thinking, something is not right, I'm not feeling well, or anything at all agitates you, or your temperature spikes, I'll be alerted, and I will come to your aid, and I will bring hot beverages, and I will just be tending to you any time that you need. So, yeah. So, as you're in one section of the infirmary ward, and I'm just going to be going around the halls, taking care of a couple of other patients, signing some forms, etc. But I will be stopping by from time to time, and I will be keeping a close watch on your vitals and checking to make sure that you're okay at all times. Oh, no. What do you mean it's fine? No, of course not. Well, it might seem silly and trivial and common to you, but this is quite interesting to us, and honestly, we really want to make sure that you're feeling good. Yeah. As normal as this is on your planet, it still seems to me like there are many factors going on. Your throat, your nose, your eyes are sore, you've got a headache, you said, you've got chills, your temperature is spiking. I mean, your body is going through quite a lot. So it might seem normal and something that you go through several times a year maybe for you, but I want to make sure that you're comfortable and taken care of, okay? Good. So don't ever brush things off because you think it's normal. Everything, we go through this all the time on our planet. I think that it might be normal for you on your planet, and it's fine, but for me, I feel like this is just a lot for one person to take. I just want to make sure that you're warm and everything that you need to feel comfortable and well rested, and I want to make sure that whatever this bug is goes away as soon as possible. Okay, good. Whilst, of course, also taking data for the university. Okay. So I have everything is attached and lighting up properly. Perfect. Do you need anything before I go? tissues. Yes, there's a box right there. All you have to do is wave your hand over it and a couple of tissues will come out. Yes. And I will go and get you some tea now. What sort of thing would you like to put inside of the tea? We did actually take a couple of samples of teas from your planet, so we do have a wide selection, variety. Herbal. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. I can do that for you. Maybe some soup. We also have a wide selection of soups. Yes. Okay. Moon broth. That's exactly what you need to clear that right up. Okay. In the meantime, I do have this, which is an inhalator that we don't often use, but I suppose with your symptoms it might be beneficiary to clear up a little bit of those sinuses. Okay. I notice you sneezing and just having a little bit of a hard time with the phlegm. So we have this, something that I would call old school, but of course, again, we don't really see very many humans. Actually, you are the first human, so some of our devices might be a little bit too advanced for you. So we have some of the old school gadgets available. So what we're going to do with this is just put it over you, and you control the oxygen level. Okay? And there are droplets of very good essential oils in the machine. Okay? You have lemon, I think it is, and a couple of others that I think we got the names of on your planet. Yes, essence of honey, stuff like that. I'm not quite sure what exactly it is that you all put in and breathe in, but we did get a couple of those samples. It's not much, but hopefully it will alleviate some of that pressure. And you control how much you breathe in. Okay, so this button right here, yep, and you turn it on. Okay, and you'll see soft fume coming right out. Just breathe in nice and deep, and you can pause it whenever you feel like your chest feels a little bit less heavy with the phlegm. Yeah. Okay? Okay, so I will leave this here with you, and you use it at your leisure. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but I'm just concerned about your lungs. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, I hope that you feel better soon, okay? It's very nice to meet you. Oh, thank you. And I'll see you very soon with that tea, okay? Okay. So you just relax and feel free to turn on the screens, watch some of our really juicy soap operas. At this time, it's like a lot of really funny shows on. Yes. You should watch Enemies. Enemies is my favorite show. Yes. Oh, I won't spoil it for you. Yes, but at one point, one of my favorite characters actually puts a space turkey on her head. Yes, and glasses. It's very funny. You should watch it, yeah. Okay, so you enjoy the shows, and I'll get you some snacks and that tea, okay? I'll see you soon.